straight up Kevin Durant for Domantas Sabonis.
Ooh, that's spicy. Yeah, Durant.
Just think. Durant would threaten to retire.
Durant will say hell no, obviously.
Durant will threaten to retire. But, like, I can see the Suns fans being like, well, that sucks. We traded 19 million first-round picks and Bridges and Cam Johnson for Durant. Cool, you're not getting that back, right? You have no center of any consequence. You hated every center you had on the team.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't think they would ever do it because of what you said about Sabonis and how he kind of pins you into upper crust mediocrity. But I do think it's like not a crazy theoretical. I mean, it is crazy.
Now, I tell you what's not crazy is a three-way trade where Sabonis ends up in Phoenix, Durant ends up someplace else, and Sacramento gets stuff.
This is why I have you on, because you're just thinking.
You know, I came across watching the Zach Lowe podcast, and he obviously had John Hollinger, who was speaking on this podcast, and they discussed typical trades, Sabonis trades, and this one really caught my attention. I don't think this will go down just because the Phoenix Suns are in the same division as the Sacramento Kings. You hardly see teams that are in the same division make trades with each other. But if you're Sacramento, would you swap Sabonis for Kevin Durant? I don't know, man. If I'm honestly speaking, like, you get rid of an all-star center and you get a superstar in Kevin Durant, knowing that he's 37 years old, it's like it would be back to being step one. Okay, what else do you have around Kevin Durant? I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I would love Kevin Durant to be a Sacramento King. I mean, the fact that he can land a generational player, but he's older, he's aging. And I guess the great thing about Kevin Durant is that he has shown no signs of slowing down, knowing that he's been through some injuries in his career. The Kings will get a bona fide generational player in a Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play the game. But you're giving up an all-star center in Domantas Sabonis unless you go out and make another move to put a win-now team in a short window, knowing that Kevin Durant is an older player. But there's multiple things that for this to even happen. Kevin Durant would have to agree to an extension in which, let's face it, I don't think Kevin Durant would extend in Sacramento, just based off of how the Sacramento Kings have, been as far as improving the roster the last 2 seasons. And I think that this trade proposal really caught my attention, but I don't think that it will go down at all. The thought is nice of having Kevin Durant in Sacramento in a Kings uniform. But like I said, man, I don't think this would happen. But you never know. There's other suitors that will be competing and contending for Kevin Durant's services. I mean, to name teams that I think of top of my head, the Rockets, the Minnesota Timberwolves, those 2 teams in particular could be in services that are looking to upgrade to get a player like Kevin Durant on their team and improve their roster and make them better. I think the Dallas Mavericks may be an option as well, knowing they have the number 1 pick, knowing that the state of their team is in a win now mode right now. The point is, the Kings will have to, out-compete and outbid those teams for Kevin Durant's services. And I don't know if Domantas Sabonis is the best that they can offer for Kevin Durant. I mean, me personally, if you're going to try to get Kevin Durant, you wouldn't give up Domantas Sabonis. You would obviously have to give up, your future draft capital asset, and that is multiple first-round picks. And that's what I would do in order to get Kevin Durant. Because, like, Kevin Durant gets here, you have Domantas Sabonis, you have Zach LaVine, and currently you have DeMar DeRozan. But if you do swap out Sabonis for Kevin Durant, it's like, what do you have? You got to have a big alongside with Kevin Durant. So with that being said, I just something that I came across, and I was watching this podcast. Amazing podcast, by the way. They did roast and flame the Kings for obviously kind of just not having no direction or what their identity is. But that's all going to change because we got Scott Perry leading the way, and he's going to develop the identity, and he's going to make some roster moves. So with that being said, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in, man. I will catch you guys in the next video.